Sup? Sup, titties? Sup, fool? Sup? Hey, you thieving bastards! Hey! We got a whole bunch of shit. I was just sitting here. You like that? I'll tell you guys the whole story about this some other time. I was just sitting here, dude. Oh, the sunlight hits the bed, bro. Like, I could lay in bed and fucking have the sun hit me. Wow. I can tell you what wasn't coming through in that fucking cavern of death that we just moved out of. And that's one fucking ray of sunlight. So check it out, man. Look at this. Oh, we have the wall of death, dude. Okay? All my fucking ninja weapons collection. Whoa, stop shaking the camera. Shaky. Dang. Okay. Let's focus. Okay. Now that Shaky's Pizza's done holding the camera, all the ninja weapons, right? Look at this, dude. This is that one knife I was telling you about. So I finally got it. Look. Oh, this is the holy grail of fucking ninja knives, bro. What? Yup. This is it, dude. Fuck yeah. This thing is so fucking pointy and so heavy, dude. It's ridiculous. I'm going to mount it on the end of a spear. There's so many things you could do with it. It works as a climbing tool. Like if you don't know what a piton is, these go boom, and that's your anchor, and then a rope goes through that hole, and it's real stabby. And the reason that also, this is something I'm learning about ninjutsu, ninja knives, okay? That worked to put a rope through and as an anchor, okay? And also, right? Because all ninja knives have that. But you know what the real purpose of that is, dude? This is facts. Google it. Is choking a motherfucker to death. It fits in the back of the fucking every one of them. Silent killer. That's fucking facts. But yeah, dude. This was it's a strange cold steel makes it too. It's a mixture of metal and clamshell, which is weird as shit. It's the strangest material, but oh yeah. So we continue on. We have some more weapons. Where we normally put that. Oh, and we have the rest of this is where we were gonna do the studio. I was thinking about making this the wall for the ninja weapons. Because look, dude, look at all that wall space, right? And as you're coming up the stairs, like as you're going up the stairs, you have all that wall space with the ninja weapon. It would be like overwhelming. But check out this room. Here, we'll do it down here. This is what I did with the living room, you guys. So look, let me get my fucking ugly ass out of the face. We got our buffalo robe, little wall hang, our eagle. I have some others, just simple, dude. I don't want a bunch of shit in here. See, look. I don't want a bunch of shit. We got our little fireplace. I could put the bear skin rug. We have the eagle and the owl. It just, I don't know. Just like a living space, dude, where everybody could gather and, look. And everybody could gather and you have a bird's eye view out the front window, so nobody's going to murk on me. And I have heard that somebody's been putting bunk information and being a fake ElJoe and starting fights with people. Like, you don't have my address, right? Just so you know, okay? Just so you know. Anyway, but oh, we'll get in. I got material for you guys. I got material. Just hang tough. Okay, I know the trolls are working tough. I haven't been watching the YouTube that much, live streams anyway. I've just been like content viewing. But everybody I see, dude, that normally don't talk about this shit at all are all like apologizing and fucking making like justifying and like deal making and like or telling them like trolls like how I'm blocking you. It's like, wow, dude, don't even deal with it at all. Just fucking like don't even worry about it. Most people know there's fake motherfuckers out there by now, but this is what I've done, you guys, with the place and so the kitchen, you know, still got a little bit of dysfunction going on right here. I'm not sure what I'm going to do in this area, but, you know, I got some basic, well, it's a shithole. Out here, I haven't figured out what I'm going to do out there yet either. Let's see what's going on. So check this out. You want to do it in front of a buffalo robe? Yeah, let's do it. It might take the snapshot like that. Huh. So many things to talk about, you guys. Okay? First of all, your boy's been growing a mullet, dude. Okay? It's getting long, too. Alright? I'm gonna say, growing a mullet is not fucking easy. It's not, dude. Like, in the fucking 80s and shit, like, to make it look natural and good, dude, I did not see into the future. I thought mullets were lame. I used to make fun of people and fucking, you know, grow my hair long all over. And it's and I wasn't respecting the mullet. Like, first of all, I didn't realize how hard it is to grow a mullet and pull it off and have it look good. Like, business up front, dude, party in the back kind of thing. It's not easy to pull off. And motherfuckers that were pulling that shit off, I respect the mullet. I wasn't respecting it before. Now, the tables have turned. 2020, mullets are cool. Like, I'm growing a mullet, dude. I never would have thought it would have been so difficult to grow. Not easy. Okay? Oh, churros. Okay? Churros. I'm sorry, I was like drawing a blank for a minute there. You know, where I'm going with this mullet shit. Hey, leave the mullet alone, dude. Churros. Okay? It is never a bad time for churros. Fucking facts. I was sitting in traffic the other day in the morning. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning. It's kind of cold outside. And the fucking churros were like fresh. They were warm. They were hot. They were sugary. I was like, dude, 6 o'clock in the morning. It's not a bad time for a churro. 6 o'clock in the evening. Not a bad time for a churro. Like, tell me, when is a bad time for a fucking churro? There isn't one. Never a bad time for a churro, dude. Fucking facts. Just little things in life, dude. Oh, you want to hear a tidbit on life? Oh, man, I can tell you guys a story about the time. You've seen all this defunding police and all this shit and all this controversy and things. Some people say, yeah, that's what needs to happen for change. Other people say, yeah, it'd be the biggest disaster. Go ahead and see what happens if you do it. I don't have an opinion either way. I could just tell you that they did do that here in Tijuana. Here's what they did in Tijuana. They're not defunding the police, not stopping them from doing their jobs, but you take their guns away. People were getting killed just like what is going on over there. Okay? It's really the war on drugs. It's a fucking a communication breakdown gone south, and then one person feels that they have the right of law to, you know, I'm sure they don't intend to kill the person. They're just really trying to do their job and not let the person get away. Or maybe some of them do have biases and prejudices. God, I would hope not. But I mean, either way, if you take the gun away, they can't shoot anybody anymore. And that's what they did here in Tijuana. And was back in like 2008, maybe 2007. And of course, because you have a lot of cops that make enemies, have enemies, somebody you sent to prison, or like with just all kinds of various things you could imagine, that the cops were not walking around in the streets. They're like, you want to take the guns away and you want us to do our job? Fuck you then. And they just kept a low profile. And so, dude, I remember it was like a fucking ghost town, and literally, dude, you walking down the street with dope in your fucking hand, bro, your fucking dick in the other fucking hand, and it was no cops. There's nothing. It was the greatest week ever. It was comical because they gave them slingshots. If you Google it and go back and look, they gave them wrist rocket slingshots, dude, and it was like a fucking joke. Even though, dude, a wrist rocket slingshot will fuck a motherfucker up. I seen a cop the other day throw his billy club at some dude. They were fucking running away from the paddy wagon, and the fucking cop was not that in shape, and this little crackhead was faster than fuck. He was like crackhead Flash, dude. And the cop was fucking holding on to all his shit, dude, all his gear, trying to like fucking not lose his shit. And finally he just took his billy club off and he threw it. And it hit the ground, and then it fucking wrapped up in his feet, and it kind of tripped him. It worked, dude. Classic. But yeah, that happened. That was a crazy fucking time, dude. And I remember, like, it was cool to just like have no fear or threat of going to jail. It wasn't dangerous. There wasn't like you would expect to see like flaming tires bouncing down the street in front of the camera, like, you know what I mean? Random people, like, no, there was none of that. It was just low profile ghost town. Everybody was happy. Everybody was trying to do work, dude, do what they do before it fucking goes back to, because it was out of control back then. I gotta say, it's pretty good, respectable now. There, Mexico is on a great fucking path, dude. But that did happen, and that's how they stopped them from killing motherfuckers. Facts, dude. Story time with ElJoe. Huh? Now look, if you know that you keep and breed animals, okay, especially on the economic level, heartbreak, so you use them to pay the bills, heartbreak is in your fucking future, dude. And everybody says the same fucking thing. Oh, it's just a business. You can't get attached. You gotta just treat it like so. And nope. There's always that one, dude. Just like the movie Togo. There's always that one, dude. And when you lose that one, dude, it's a heartbreaker. That's in your fucking future. You're fucking with animals. You're breeding animals, and it's on that level. Bro, you pay one bill, I promise you're going to fucking figure out a way to pay 2 bills, and then 3 bills, and then, you know what I mean? You will be dealing with it on a level that you can handle. You won't ever, when it gets too much to handle, you'll stop. But you get on that level, dude, where you're steady doing animal husbandry and breeding for economic provision on a regular basis. Heartbreak is in your fucking future, dude. And the video got cut off before I finished telling you guys a story about Petunia, our best cat that came to us, dude, when I needed a mate for Ghosty. And she came, dude, and she was, dude, we're talking about a gray and black. Well, actually, it was like blue, like blue-gray and a dark gray stripes. I think she was a mix between a Bengal and those spotted Bengals and a Scottish fold, because it was the exact pattern of the fold, and her babies the ears would always want to fold. But she had one tip of a toe on her rear foot was white, dude. That's all the white she had on her. Her stomach was kind of white, but it was more like a rose color, pink. But Not white, dude, with 2 different color eyes, and yet she pumped them out for me, dude. She gave me several kale manis. I have them here right now. And she was a good mother, dude. And I mean, she didn't deserve that. And it was sad, dude. And I was like, I got the realization. So I want to finish telling the story, dude, because this is what I've been dealing with, dude. Why I haven't been making videos, hardcore shit, dude. I had her for 3 years, and she was real good pet, real good provider. She gave me the other kale mani. She gave me a female kale mani, which is gonna be like a fucking gold mine. She's still kind of young, but she's not even a year yet. She's a little bit later of a bloomer. Out of all Petunia's babies, only one of them hit maturity in 4 to 6 months. All the other ones take about a year. Petunia took a year. Totally resistant to disease and shit. Strongest baby. Anyway, I was like, oh, dude, I'm in the land of fucking veterinarian care and like innovation and like reasonable pricing. And like, I'll spend any amount on her. And it's like, okay, yeah, let's diagnose what we think that. And I started running my fingers down her spine. And her spine was split in half, dude. And that explained why she was laboring to sit up and she couldn't walk. She was paralyzed from the waist down, like, you know, you could tell from where that crack was, dude. And that's when I was like, fuck, man, she's not going to make it. I don't need somebody to pay $100 to euthanize her. I can do it. And you know, I made the decision to do it because she was suffering bad, dude, and she didn't deserve that. And I just wanted to end and be done. And fucking weird, man. I'm telling you, Wakatanka sends me messages, bro, through the natural universe while I am going through my life, especially in times of traumatic shit. You see that owl right there, dude? I fucking, in 20-something years of doing tree work, okay, I found one complete, fresh owl, dude, that was capable of being taxidermied, and I did that one, okay? 20-something years, okay? Finding a bird is rare, period, that you could taxidermy. It's not rotten, it's not bad. That was number 2, okay? The 2 in all 20-something years, okay? That are the quality of that. Any other ones I've hunted, like ducks, and I did ducks and pheasants and shit, turkeys, like I've, you know, taxidermy those. I'll purchase them just to taxidermy them, like a turkey, because those are big. Taxidermy turkeys are worth money, and people fucking eat them up at Thanksgiving time and Christmas time, and it's a fairly heirloom you could put out every year. Anyway, the only 2, though, on the natch in all those years. The day that this fucking happened, okay, or the day after this happened, no, it was either the day before or the day after this happened. I found 3 taxidermy quality owls, like that one right there. And they were put in the salt shed to await processing. Hey, shut the water off. Any water you have turned on, please. And I decided after what happened with Petunia and everything that I was just fucking done. I wasn't in the mood. Taxiderming birds takes a lot of concentration, a lot of time. They're very thin skinned, very fine. You don't want to tear it. So it takes, and I was just like, I'm fucking not in the mood. Fuck this shit. And so I used the wings to cradle her body and make like a raft cradle, and because I wanted to I didn't want to look at her body, dude. I always loved that, like her fur, and when I saw it later, just seeing it, dude, and knowing it was lifeless, but it was her fur, the specific, her color, and I've never seen that before in a cat, and it hurt, so I wanted to just get rid of it as soon as possible. Plus, she was the guard cat. People call it a guard dog of the alley right there. She was very protective and very territorial, and she was born and came from right there. So I think like her little spirit would have stayed there, not knowing what was going on, being confused. I wanted her to see that body was there. You're not no longer a part of it, and get rid of it as quickly as possible so she could go on to the happy hunting grounds, because that's what I wanted for her, man. I covered her eyes so she couldn't see. I waited till she was calm, and I sat with her for a second, and then just at random I did it, dude. And I wrapped her in those wings and sent her off into the ocean. That way, there's no attachment, there's no confusion to the body. Your spirit understands what happened and go to the happy hunting grounds. And I was just thinking, man, that would be cool. I got the idea a couple days later, like, what if, because you did that and God sent you those wings for whatever reason, and you had them, and that's what you used them for. In a way, you were like trying to give her wings, like spiritually. And if a little cat, that had that blue and gray tiger stripe with big white striped owl wings like that, that would be sick, dude. Fuck, you'd be a sick-ass animal, dude, like in the happy hunting grounds. Huh? That's fucking pretty cool, So that's just the act alone allowed me to think about that kind of shit instead of thinking about watching her trying to sit up and struggle for breath and suffer, dude. And she had a litter of babies that were almost weaned, dude. I had to bottle feed them for 2 weeks, man. And thank God she got them to the point to be able to, like, where they were eating hard food, basically, and bottle wean. Like, she did her job, dude. And then you go on to the happy hunting grounds. I never finished the story about that pit bull getting loose and bit Petunia. And she was the guard dog, man. She fuck, you live by the sword, you die by the sword, dude. She got it, man. That fucking lady called it, and the dog stopped squabbling with her and started to go out, dude, of the standing room. Out back to the fucking alley where the lady was. And on its way out, Petunia fucking, I saw it too, dude. I saw it in her eyes. And she fucking, and I was like, no. And she went to that fucking pit bull's ass, dude. And he just turned around and that was it, dude. When I seen her shake like that, I knew, you're done, dude. And then just the fact that me and the lady couldn't get his mouth open, like, it wasn't until I started poking him in the eye that he poked him in the eye and let it go like that, dude. I hope he lost the eye too, son of a bitch. And the lady's like, oh my God, I'm sorry, this fucking dog, este pinche perro, dice, este pinche perro, dice, like it's not the first fucking time, fuck, whatever. I didn't even make it, I was just like, just, bitch, go. And kids like, what's wrong with Petunia? I'm like, go in the other room. Don't. This is while everybody's packing up all the shit and moving to a new place, right? Like, moving is the least fun, dude. Tell me if I'm lying. Anytime somebody like, what are you doing this week? Like, oh, I gotta move. Every time somebody says that, I always think like, oh, dude, poor motherfucker, dude. I got a big heart, dude. I always look to help people, but the thought never crosses my mind. It's like, oh, okay, good luck with that, bro. Hey, good luck with that, dog. All right, Yahoo, pants on later. Sorry I asked. No, now it was your turn, motherfucker. Just like when you bite the big one like Petunia, you watch everybody and you're like, oh, okay, sorry. And then one day it's going to be your turn. Now what? See? And we did get your typical everyday Old Yeller type scenario. That is, at the end of Old Yeller, when he died, we got a baby Petunia. Baby, like Old Yeller, remember the baby? This is what she looked like, guys. Yeah, this is exactly what she looked like. And this is what she left me with. They fucking attack the shit out of me every day. Such a adorable little baby. Yep. Yep. And I'm gonna make money and fucking look, dude, even from the grave. I'm gonna make something, dude. Petunia got me something, dude, out of that. Huh? What, dude? That'd be sick if I had a fucking bangle mix with owl wings waiting for me in the happy hunting ground, dude. And then you come to my house over there and be like, yo, that's... Dude, that guy has that most lit fucking cat with owl wings. Yeah. But that's why I say heartbreak is in your motherfucking future, dude, if you fuck with animal husbandry. That's for sure. Anyway, stay golden. Like, subscribe. And most importantly, stay golden. Showers.